super excited. This is my first video, at least first one I'm filming. I don't know which one I'll put up yet because I'm probably planning on doing a few, but super excited. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time and I figured now or never, right? So this is a look that I kind of did. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. All I know is I wanted to use this palette because I bought it when it first came out and it's just been sitting there and I needed to do something with it. My cat just knocked something over. And I just really wanted to use this turquoise shade in here. It's just what was calling out to me. So that's obviously incorporated in this look here. I just want to let you know, obviously, this takes a lot of confidence to do, and it took me a while to be able to do this. So if you guys want to watch, awesome. If you don't watch. I don't care. It's just really, for me, it's fun. I love makeup. I think it's so fun. What I'm going to do today is obviously definitely a more full coverage, intense drama kind of look. Not necessarily something you would do every day by any means, but it's fun for me and it's an art to me. So please watch if you want. Continue to watch. I don't care. Just be nice. If you want to see how I got this look, this like cut crease kind of turquoise look with the Anastasia Prism palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already put on my cute headband to keep my hair out of my face, and I already primed my face with the Tarte Rainforest Sea Drops, and we're just going to jump into brows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony, and we're just going to be outlining the brows. The brows definitely need a little bit of love because they're a little uneven right now. But just outline and then spoolie through, and bear with me because I am using a really ratchet brush. And then I'm just going to grab some dark brown shadow and fill in the center, and then just go back through and spoolie it out so it's all blended together and kind of seamless looking. And then we're taking the Anastasia Pro Pencil. I only really do this if my brows need some love so that I can hide the little hairs underneath, and I just put that on underneath the brow and blend it out. And then this is me realizing I don't really like how my brows look still. Little hairs are driving me crazy, and so, oh, there she goes. And then we're going in with the Essence Eye Primer. I love this guy because it blocks out all the color on your eyelids, and it's super affordable. So putting that on both lids and then just blending out with my fingers. And then we're going to take the Anastasia Prism palette. I'm excited to use this because I bought it a while back. First taking the shade Unity and putting that all over my lid. If you're fairer skin, I would probably do a different color out of another palette. Then taking Lure, this light purple shade is like a transition shade, and just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth on the eye, just very lightly to have a good base down. And then I'm taking this orange Saturn shade and going right on top of that transition shade. And I am going a little bit above my crease since I do have hooded eyes, and I kind of want to make the crease appear higher up. So just back and forth again, blending it out. And then we're taking this dark brown shade Parallel, and I'm realizing here that this one isn't blending as easy as the other ones. Not bad, but definitely not blending as easy. I'm just keeping this on the outer V, more so taking it a little bit into my crease, but more on the outer part of the eye, and I'm doing a little bit of a smaller blending brush on this so that I have more control. And please ignore my nasty fingernails, as well as me pulling on my eye. Don't do what I do. And then I'm just building this color up, adding more and more, and then I go in with a clean brush and kind of just blend it all together so it all meshes and looks nice. And then we're going to start the cut crease process with our Tarte Shape Tape. Brush is really important with this. I'm using a tiny little Morphe brush. And then I'm just going to make a little mark on the bottom of my eyelid and then look up. I saw Nicole Guerrero do this, and she's one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, and this is super helpful for someone with hooded eyes. because you know where to fake the crease and where it'll show when your eyes are open. So then I'm just going to start outlining this, making a nice straight line, and with all the concealer, and then filling in. It's okay if you don't have the straightest line with the concealer part, because you're just going to go over it with shadow. And then also when you go in with the glitter liner, that's when you want it to be really precise. So just take your time with this, fill in. You can use any sort of concealer that's not going to crease super bad and does dry down. So now we have both eyes done, and it's time to go in with some shadow. This is the shade I was really excited about, that turquoise shade called Throne in the palette. And I'm just starting to apply that and realize I want it more pigmented, so I'm going to wet my brush with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And you can see here that I get excited because it does come out a little bit more pigmented and it's so pretty, so I'm just using a small brush to continue to fill that in, again taking my time. And then while I was trying to use a brush, I did end up going in with my finger like I know I would, because I love how a finger packs down shadow. And then I kept the inner part of the eye open so that I could go in with the shade Eternal. Again, just wetting my brush so it's more pigmented and putting that on the inner part of my eye. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of the orange and then brown on top of that, so it's all blended together nicely, since I did lose some of that color with the concealer. And now for my favorite part, we're taking the Tarteist Pro Rose Gold Liner. I'm going to take the sheen side rather than the glitter side. And again, like I said, you have to just be very careful with this, so take your time and get as straight of a line as possible. I do go over it a few times to build it up to the intensity I would like it to be. And then we threw on some Ardell Wispy Studio Effects lashes, then used my beauty blender to put on the Bobbi Brown face base, which I like but hate the smell of. And then putting the Becca under eye corrector under my eyes because I've got some dark circles. And then taking, again with a damp beauty blender, my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in Medium Tan Honey, and just dabbing that all over the face. And also I like to hit my ears a little bit so that everything is all seamless and it just blends in with my neck. I do love the coverage of this foundation. It's really pretty and skin-like. And sometimes I am a little too dry for it. However, I did prime with that oil, so we looking good. And then we're going in with our handy dandy Shape Tape in light medium. This is my holy grail concealer. I don't think I can ever change, really. And then just taking a damp beauty blender and blending that on out. And then I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and setting those under eyes. And then taking my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores to set the rest of the face since it is a little bit lighter. And then I have my Becca liquid highlighter in Opal that I use with a beauty blender. And then I'm taking the Makeup Forever highlight in H106, looking good. And put that on with my beauty blender as well. And taking a little bit underneath the brow. And then I'm taking the Becca bronzer in Topaz and just carving out those cheekbones and adding some warmth to the face. Also gonna hit that forehead and that hairline. And then I'm taking some powder on my Morphe beauty sponge, I think I've been calling it a beauty blender, and just putting that underneath the bronzer. Then taking my Milani blush. This is so pretty, it's got like gold flecks, just adding a little bit of a touch of that. And then I'm going back in with a damp beauty blender and kind of just blending it all together. Not beauty blender, Morphe sponge. And then cleaning up that under area. And then just taking the Nars lip gloss in Orgasm and throwing that on for a nice sheen, since we already have so much going on the eyes. Then I'm just taking a Makeup Forever brown pencil and putting a little bit in the waterline. Here's my concert, probably Ariana Grande playing. And then just taking that orange shade from the palette and kind of buffing that underneath the eyes to balance everything out. And then taking my little itty bitty Lancome mascara and hitting those lower lashes. I love this mascara on the lower lashes. I actually haven't tried it on my upper lashes yet. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It was really fun to do. I definitely did like this palette. I mean, the color selection is a little bit difficult, I guess. I don't know exactly how I would use this in multiple ways. I mean, there are ways to use it, but not every day, I guess. Definitely more like artistry, but definitely very pretty. No complaints, because I know there was a lot of controversy about Anastasia's last palette. But I really liked it. I loved this turquoise. That was what was calling to me. So thanks so much for watching. I'm so excited that I'm finally doing this. So be sure to be aware and on the lookout for further videos. Thanks for watching. Bye. Can we talk about how cute this shirt is? I saw another YouTuber, Kathleen Lights, wearing a shirt similar to this, and I was like, I need something like that. It's so cute. So I got this one off Amazon, super cheap, and I love it.